Good morning. Welcome to Tuesday. I came across a quote this weekend I just thought was so beautiful. It was by Albert Einstein. I thought, Albert Einstein didn't say this, did he? And I set it aside, but it kept coming. I mean, I have thought about this ever since I first heard it. And so I came in this morning, typed in the quote to see, was this really Albert Einstein? And people claiming, yes, it was. And others claiming, no, because Einstein wasn't religious, didn't believe in God, wasn't all of that. Others said, well, it was in a personal letter he wrote to a friend whose son died of polio. But I want to share the quote, whether it's by Einstein or not, because I just thought I liked the idea behind it. And here it is. There are only two ways to live your life. Of course, you should always be wary of anybody who says there's one or two. But one is living your life as though nothing is a miracle. The other is to live as though everything is a miracle. I want to live a life where I think really everything is a miracle, and well, if my only choices are that nothing is a miracle and that everything is a miracle, I'm going to go with everything is a miracle. Because I can't explain everything, and if we receive all of life as a gift, well, gifts are miraculous sometimes, maybe all of the time. Here's also what goes along with this quote. First of all, again, there are only two ways to live your life. One is though nothing is a miracle, the other is though everything is a miracle. But without deeper reflection, one knows that from daily life that one exists for other people. First of all, for those upon whose smiles and well-being are our own happiness. And then for the many, unknown to us, whose destinies we are bound by the ties of sympathy. 100 times every day I remind myself that my inner and outer life are based on the labors of others, living and dead, and that I must exert myself in order to give in the same measure as I have received and am still receiving. Only a life lived for others is worth living. The more I read that, I say, I don't think probably Einstein said at least the inner and outer life. Shouldn't judge. Regardless of whose wisdom it is, I think it is quite the wisdom. Live as though nothing's a miracle or everything's a miracle. But even more, this would be a miracle if we would live lives for others, that only a life lived for others is worth living. And I pray that you have a miraculously wonderful, giving day.